And here we see soulless chimpanzees that clearly bear no resemblance to humans at all. See how they have just found a turtle in the middle of the forest. And even these chimpanzees, who are destined for hell, realize that this turtle must have had an intelligent designer. In this case, the turtle seems to be an electronic camera, making them more correct than usual. We must, of course, be careful of the devil worshippers who will tell us that chimpanzees and humans are the closest of relatives. Of course, genetics as a science is wrong and there is no point learning or understanding any of it. Let's talk about something else as quickly as possible. Because, obviously, if genetics was correct, that would mean that I am wrong. And of course, I start from the position that I am correct. So, there. And here we have the kangaroo. Another beautiful creation. By examining its anatomy, we can see that it is clearly not related at all to a pineapple, as the evolutionists may state. And just look at how intelligently and elegantly this kangaroo can jump. I once put a pineapple in a mere fruit bowl, and knowing it was going to be eaten, the pineapple still could not jump out of that. Now, some of you may wonder why kangaroos ended up in Australia instead of populating the world after they stepped off the beautiful Noah's Ark. Well, let's not worry about that. All I can tell you is perhaps they ran there, perhaps away from the tigers that were trying to eat them. And we need not worry about why the tigers did not follow them there. No. It is simply not for us to question the mysterious ways in which God created life on this planet. However, suffice to say that all the evidence is there, so much evidence that it's pointless me even showing you one tiny piece of it. What I can tell you though is the journey of the kangaroo to Australia clearly debunks evolution, because if evolution was real, then the kangaroo would have developed wings on its way to Australia and simply flown there. It would have been, of course, far, far faster. And even though these lions are often referred to as king of the jungle, they are well aware that they are not the one true king. No, you see, their parents and grandparents have passed on stories of the time on the ark through many, many generations. And never have I seen an animal more suited to living peacefully on a boat next to thousands of other small mammals. Evolutionists will often ask me if the lion would kill other animals while on the ark. And because there were only 2 of each species, the lion surely must be responsible for the extinction of hundreds of thousands of species of animal. Well, I say to you evolutionists, shut up. These lions are clearly a vegetarian species. And in this unfortunate incident, they are clearly confusing this zebra for being a mere humbug sweet. It is an unfortunate event that these social and placid animals have found themselves in, but soon they will realise the error of their ways, and they shall repent. Here we see an image of the fossil records, placed neatly and deliberately in layers of increasingly complex organisms. Clear evidence of the tidiness of the work of creation. Some people ask me why the fossils of the simplest animals are always found in the deeper, older layers of rock, while the more complex are found at the top. Evolutionists try to ask me how a creationist can deny evolution and still explain these observations. And I like to say to them, if they don't know the answer to that by now, then I won't tell them. Just look at this mongoose standing there. What a And we now find ourselves back in the forest with the chimpanzees. And by the very existence of chimpanzees, evolutionists have been debunked. For surely, if evolution were true, and we have evolved from chimpanzees, then chimpanzees would no longer exist. The non-believers will often lie to your faces and tell you that the DNA of chimpanzees contain insertions from endogenous retroviruses that conclusively prove that humans and chimpanzees are related. But I say to you that I asked this chimpanzee if he did indeed contain endogenous retroviruses, and he said to me, "Cough, son, what are you talking about?" And here we can see a hairy elephant. An elephant that clearly died less than 6,000 years ago because it was clearly too warm. We all know elephants live in hot environments, and the woolly fur on this woolly elephant did not do it any favours at all. You might wonder why God gave this elephant such thick fur that it caused it to die from overheating. But who the hell are you to question that decision anyway? Prick. Again, evolutionists may lie to you and tell you that radiometric dating techniques claim that these remains are indeed 45,000 years old. But we all know that there are countless problems with radiometric dating techniques, so yet again, it isn't me worth explaining a single one of them to you in any detail whatsoever. Satan. And swimming through the ocean is a shark. Look at the intelligently streamlined design. All water-dwelling creatures were designed in the most perfect and intelligent streamlined fashion with gills and fins, because that is the most intelligent and efficient design for all creatures that live in the water. You will never see one of God's creatures living in the water with a different, less than perfectly efficient design. This octopus, therefore, must be fake, and the depths that Satan will go to try and make us believe in evolution is clearly staggering. Reproductive biology is an amazing and intelligent creation. Sperm cells are perfectly designed to both hunt down and fertilize an egg, as well as to create some sort of interesting collage on copies of Woman's Weekly. Many evolutionists claim that evidence of evolution can be found in the vestigial structures present in early fetal development, such as the human tail or even gills. But they clearly do not know when they say that I am simply not listening. Other vestigial features claim to be wisdom teeth, but I say they are not vestigial features. What better tool is there to silence the sinners than teeth that need to be painfully and needlessly removed, leaving the offender in so much pain that he can no longer talk? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today, and I will leave you with a picture of this man. Now, evolutionists will tell you that this man was born from a rock, and I say to you that is obviously ridiculous. We know that he was born from a handful of dirt. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I have to say this, please don't go just yet. Please stick around for what I'm about to say. I found the inspiration for this video by finding a similar video on YouTube just yesterday. The video is vastly underviewed. It's got less than 1,000 views, and it is so much better than one that I've just done now. It is absolutely brilliant. So I thought, why not do my own version and then hopefully send whoever watches mine over to watch his, because it is brilliant. It absolutely deserves it. So, if you are new to the channel and you've made it this far into the video, please consider hitting the subscribe button and then checking out the link to the other video in the description. And if you are a member or a patron, can I tell you how much I love you? And if I really was David Attenborough impersonator, I would make sure that I turned up to do David Attenborough impersonations every time you opened a box of cornflakes. How about that? Thank you. Bye-bye.